Yeah.
Go lay down.
You guys,
She's not gonna see that.
the
Sit down.
home of my anonymous friend, or I mean one of his safe houses, I should say. Fucking, his dog is being a fucking bitch and not moving. So because I can't smoke in his house, he got the next best thing is this box of vapes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is gonna be arguably the most difficult prediction video, or not.
Yeah, these guys are really obscure on the prelims. Well,
I mean, anyone who watches Road to UFC, which should be more people, honestly, research-wise, this wasn't, like, I mean, this is a fucking deep dive for me, but, like, as per my goddamn values, for fuck's sake.
You did your research, huh?
Oh my god, dude. I had to use a VPN to get into so much shit just to watch, like, there's this one choppy as fuck, like, promotion. Jesus Christ. You fucking babe. Alright, so...
Alright, Piotr Jan versus Davison Figueiredo.
Yeah.
In Macau, China.
That is the...
Is that right? Macau?
Yeah. Which is why it's airing at 12 a.m. Pacific.
Okay, so it looks like the first fight is Maheshate versus Nikolas Motta versus Maheshate.
Yeah.
Maheshate Hayasar. These are gonna be tough.
Yeah, I know, but you got it. Alright, so I think it's how do you say it? Maheshate. Yeah. Nikolas Motta, okay, so here's the thing, right? Nikolas Motta got super lucky with a first round knockout against Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan, I think he was debuting, right? Happens to some of the best fighters. It's like almost like a rite of passage. They get knocked out and they're opening. It happened to Carlos Ulberg, happened to fucking Pavlovich, happened to Islam, right? Tom Nolan.
Benoit Saint Denis.
Yeah, but, well, I mean, yeah, and then, it circled back around to where it didn't happen to him again. But,
yeah.
But no,
yeah.
But so,
so you think
anyway,
Motta's gonna win?
No, I don't, because Motta is basically a guy who he either gets knocked out very quickly or he knocks someone out very quickly. Pretty sure. I think Maheshate. Oh, and this is one of my 5 disagreements with MMA Guru. Who, he was ecstatic over that 1-1 draw last time. Now, okay, so Maheshate, now this dude has knocked out Steve Garcia. That's a big fucking win. His, decision loss to Hoffa Garcia. I mean, I know Grant Dawson just submitted him, but that guy is not a light pack. Borshev did knock him out, and, he split decision win over Gabriel Benitez, looks a little bit rough. But I think size is going to play a part. He's, it's lightweight. He's 6 feet even to Motta's 5'9". I mean, Motta, he's younger. Motta's a guy who basically headhunts early. I mean, I think if you can avoid that.
Looks like he doesn't have the best physique, right? He's kind of like skinny fat.
I mean, a little bit, but I mean, he does have knockout power. But, if he... basically, I mean, if the fight goes past the first round, it's Mahechate's, and it might even be his in the first round. I just think that, I think he's a more skilled fighter. I think Motta just tries to get lucky. So.
All right, what about Long Xiao or Quang Li?
Okay, so this fight, honestly, so this one was very, I mean, it's one of those fights where, both these guys, it's a road. So actually, this is not one
these
of the
these guys have been in the UFC.
No, it's not. I know it's not a road to UFC final. The thing
they don't
is,
have a lot of experience in the UFC.
Well, so
he lost his only fight.
Xiaocan lost his only fight by split decision to Chris Lee.
And then Quang Lee lost to Chris Gutierrez on the Tybura versus Spivak.
I remember that. So here's the thing, right?
So they're both 0-1.
Well, yeah.
In the UFC.
The thing is, the split decision loss for Xiaocan, though I don't think it was a robbery. I think that basically, his power is a lot. He's like, I would rewatch that fight. He strikes with a lot more power. He hesitates and tries to, almost in a Carlos Prates way, although, he's got a long way to go before he's comparable.
Wait, which one are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about Long Xiao.
Okay, so you like him better?
Yeah, I'm taking Long Xiao because I think that, I think that his striking is better, and I think that, that he is, he's basically a more technical fighter with more power.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about Loner Kavanagh or Jesse Ochoa?
Jose.
And a couple undefeated prospects here.
Yeah, but Loner Kavanagh is probably one of the most impressive finishes on the Contender Series this last season.
All right. He's a white Chinese guy.
Yeah, well, half white, half Chinese. Grew up in England. The kid is a fucking maniac. He very, 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 bow and, just humble and everything. But he slept his opponent on the Contender Series, and the kid, for a second, it looked like the kid wasn't coming back.
Wow, so he's got a lot of power for a flyweight. You don't really see that at flyweight.
Crazy amount of power. His speed is on point. I watched Ochoa's fights. It's just not. Yeah, Leonard Kavanagh's got that.
What about Carlos Hernandez or Nyamjargal Tumendemberel?
Oh God! All right,
these names are off the hook.
Nyamjargal Tumendemberel.
Where the
Mongolian.
Oh, that's Mongolian.
He's got Genghis Khan's blood in him. As do 82%.
I'm not even familiar with that flag, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, dude. But you know that, right? Genghis Khan, some
raped
crazy
and pillaged all across the land. Right?
Yeah, yes, he did. And the
that's why this guy, he kind of looks like Oralby.
Here's what an OG Genghis Khan was. Is he had 1,000 people march to have him buried, and then on his orders, when they came back to town, they all got murdered, so nobody knows where he's buried.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was Kublai Khan his son?
Yes, Kublai Khan was his son.
He was a G, right?
He was. Which brings us to this fight.
Yeah.
Where Tumendemberel versus Carlos Hernandez. Now Carlos Hernandez is no joke, right? But
the other guy's undefeated though.
He is undefeated. And a lot of the time, as with Stuart Nickel versus Jesus Aguilar on the Dreykus Izzy card, you got undefeated prospect, all finishes coming in hot, right? And the octagon is just not it's not the same thing, right? However,
right, because I don't even. What is this one he was in?
But
MGL1 is that where?
But that was
a good one. I don't know.
That was a bitch to track down as he used a VPN. But
you watched this guy's regional fights?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
And he got says he has a rear naked and a split decision.
Carlos Hernandez, who I picked to lose to I fucking forget how to say it.
Saruya?
Yeah, Saruya. Yeah, 303, which I've stated so many goddamn times. I've swept. I mean, I did, but yeah, this guy, Carlos Hernandez, has been the victim of back-to-back Japanese animals.
So who's going to win this one?
Before that. This is going to be probably. I mean, I'm expecting that Tumendemberel is probably going to win by finish, to be honest.
Probably.
He's got...
Maybe not too sure about this one.
I mean, on road to UFC... I mean, the first round submission he got on road to UFC was fire. You see road to UFC, you see a lot of majority decisions, split decisions, right? Because, I mean, the caliber of fighting is just like, it's beyond that honestly, it's beyond that of tough.
Yeah, I noticed you said that you think they're really good on there.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really watch it, so I don't know.
For anyone who's ever watched One Fight Championship, I mean, you're dealing with, like, it's just a different thing, And, this dude, like, if you watch the second season of Road to the UFC, which I do recommend, actually, he's just a fucking, like, I mean, he's very fast.
Okay.
And he's constantly looking.
So you're going with the Mongolian.
Going with Genghis Khan's fucking,
progeny.
Great grandson. Yes, progeny. Thank you.
What about this one? Is a tournament championship for what is it? Road to UFC. Xiaocan, Feng, or Ming.
So, this one honestly, like, and this is gonna be the case with a couple of these fights.
This girl's tiny.
Yeah,
Ming is really small, so you're gonna.
This is gonna be the case. Tends to be the case with women's strawweight and flyweight.
Wow, this girl's only 22 years old, and her stats look really good.
Yeah, I'm going with Feng's Ken. I mean, she's 5'7" to Ming's 5'2". She's got 6.5 inch reach advantage. Her striking and takedowns she's basically got more. I mean, she's basically just every category. She's basically advanced in every category beyond anything Ming's gonna be able to handle.
Okay.
I mean, despite being 22 and Ming's 30, I mean, it could happen that, like, Ming figures out something, but I just don't see her path to victory. So.
Oh boy, we got another road to UFC one. So Kiru Sahota or DongHun Choi.
So this one, DongHun Choi, no Jones, as MMA Guru would say. I'm not picking Choi. MMA Guru is, but enough about our fucking five
competition.
Yeah, I mean, I'm knocking his dick and up like 36 years, right. But regardless, shout out.
So you're going to?
I'm going with Sahota. The reason.
Why are you going with Sahota?
So as I said,
did you watch these guys?
Yeah, of course.
You did your research on this?
Road to UFC, dude. The thing about it was a bitch. It was a bitch, kids, folks. It was a fucking. Yeah. The research for this card was a fucking. It was
these are not household names here.
Yeah, I think I've now. Yeah, the research for this card basically, I cut my teeth as like
your Chinese prospects.
I mean, because I watched One Fight Championship and all that, but
does some of these guys come from one or no?
Nah, but like it's not like One Fight Championship cards have like. It's not just MMA on the card. You have like 5 MMA fights.
Yeah, they do.
3 Muay Thai.
That's cool.
Sahota. So I mean, like I said with the last fight, even though that was a female fight, see, size does play a part. Like when I picked,
this guy has an insane reach for a flyweight.
Yeah, Sahota is 5'10", 73 inch reach. That's 2
insane.
inches longer than Paulo Costa's reach, by the way. So anyway, basically on this fight, like
he's like frame maxing
a bit, yeah.
5'10".
Now the argument can always be made when you have a flyweight who's that tall.
Is he scrawny or is he like?
Well, I mean, he's
or 5'10". Cut a lot of weight.
5'10", 125 pounds.
Like in his fights, did he look like real skinny or not? Or did he look strong?
I mean, he's strong. His striking is definitely strong enough. His the thing with him though is he's basically he's very good at using, like, I mean, he's fighting in a division where he is like almost always gonna be the taller guy, and he knows how to be that guy.
Right.
It's like the opposite of Azamat Murzakanov, 5'10" and 205.
Right.
And he has knockout power.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you know, now
So Sahota.
I may regret this pick. I don't think so. I don't think Choi is gonna be able to take him down, or get close. If Sahota's smart, he stays at range, he strikes from distance, tries to snipe a fucking knockout.
Okay.
I mean, that's if he's smart. If he's fucking stupid and he disappoints me by being stupid, then I mean, then he loses his that road to UFC final, loses the respect of an entire nation, that being the UK and probably Japan.
I don't know if the UK is really backing this guy, but
well, he's a UK citizen.
What about Baergeng Jieleyisi or SuYoung?
Okay, so this one.
God, these names are.
Yeah, this might be the last one that you're gonna struggle with. But yes, SuYoung.
That one's not too bad.
I'm going with SuYoung, which now I talked about size being a factor, purely. Now, you think that this, my picking, yeah.
So you're gonna go with
the picking SuYoung would contradict that.
So you're picking the little guy in this one, huh?
Yeah, I mean, so
he's got good grappling.
5-inch reach disadvantage. I mean, his grappling.
He's gonna grapple.
I mean, his grappling. I mean,
or do you think he has power? What is it?
I mean, he does have power. I mean, however, yes, I do think that he's gonna shoot a lot of takedowns. And I mean, this fight. I mean, it could be an Aljo versus Calvin Kattar type fight,
Okay.
For you. I mean, but it could also go. It could go the other way. The thing is that, I mean, I see you being. I see you, dude.
I'm not fighting on this card.
But yeah, exactly. Fucking Asian names, it's just like it's a goddamn.
Yeah. So you like SuYoung?
Yeah.
That's good because I don't know how to say the other guy's name.
Chinese.
That doesn't even look Chinese to me, dude.
It doesn't though, yeah.
Where's he from?
He's Vietnamese.
He says China. I don't know.
No,
China's a big place.
No, but that's like
it could be different.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's gonna lose.
Alright, what's the next one?
SuYoung takes it.
Oh,
alright, so now here we are on the main card.
Zhang Mingyang. I actually know who this guy is.
Of course you do.
Ozzy Diaz.
So Zhang Mingyang debuted in his last fight. He made Branson Ribeiro look like a fucking scrub, which he kind of is. Regardless of his goddamn, his win against.
Oh yeah, this guy. This is the guy that he's won every fight by finish. He's got like 17 finishes in his pro career.
I mean, he's not Shavkat with like all undefeated with all finishes, but
he lost 6 times, but he's on a big win streak.
Yeah, oh, he is. His regional fights were all.
So he must have lost in the beginning of his career.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, he was on road to UFC. He was on, I believe, the first episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he took.
Oh my god, there's fucking shit on my face.
Yeah, what is that, dude?
I don't know. You hit my live stream the other day. Yeah, it's like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
I'm joking. No, I'm
no. Okay,
totally joking. No, but fucking.
Oh no.
All right, so anyway, so you got a guy like this. He opens the first season of Road to UFC. He fucking first round knockout against that guy Tokos, who I believe fought Omar C and got submitted by him. But then so he debuted on Volkanovski Topuria earlier this year in February. Absolutely slept Branson Ribeiro. wasn't even fair. The guy has insane power. He belongs at 205.
Yeah, he's a tank.
He's a fucking animal. Ozzy Diaz, you know, honestly,
he's making his debut.
He is making his debut. He's got, you know.
But he did fight in Bellator.
Yeah, he fought in Bellator. He fought in LFA. I mean, his most recent fights are in LFA, where he's coming off 2 knockouts. Before that, he got a shot on the Contender Series.
Yeah, but he got matched up with Joe Pyfer. That's a tough one.
I mean, Pyfer lost his first fight. I mean, that's the thing.
What do you mean Pyfer lost his first fight?
He lost his first Contender Series fight.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He broke his arm.
Pyfer's really good. Like, he's a ranked guy in the UFC.
No, he isn't. He's not ranked. Remember, he failed the Jack.
He's gonna be ranked. He's gonna be ranked.
They gotta make that.
He just destroyed someone. Who did he beat?
He beat Xiaocan, but not Baergeng. He knocked out Baergeng.
Yeah, he fucked him up. But
yeah,
his wins are. I think Pyfer will be ranked. Don't you think he's gonna make the rankings?
I mean, he will, but I mean, dude, Jack Hermansson's not fighting for the belt anytime soon. If he could figure out fight IQ wise how to deal with Pyfer after losing 2 rounds, like, you know, Pyfer needs to. I mean, he grapples with Sean Brady supposedly, or he may have switched gyms, but yeah, he needs.
That was
I mean, he needs to.
That was still competitive. Like,
it was competitive. It was, dude. It was he dominated the first round.
I'm not giving up on Pyfer.
No, I'm not giving up on him at all. I mean, you know,
so maybe he's not. He's a good fighter in the UFC.
He probably gets a rank. Yeah.
But anyway, so you like the Chinese guy in this one?
I mean, yeah, dude.
Right.
This is like, I mean, this is a Chinese guy who's not. This isn't prelim Chinese guy.
This guy's
legit. Zhang Mingyang, dude.
Zhang Mingyang.
He's a lock.
Oh, this one's really good.
Volkan,
Oezdemir, and Ulberg.
So this is, other than the main event, and even maybe as much as the main event, this is the fight on this card that I am the most excited for, because Carlos Ulberg.
This isn't the co-main event. This is a good fight.
Well, regardless, it's on the fucking card. It's happening. So Carlos Ulberg, I've had my eye on Carlos Ulberg for quite some time, and you know, he's not disappointed me. Now I had my eye on him after that fucking that, you know, like I say that you know, I was saying about Tom Millen. There's it's a bit of a rite of passage to shit. 1 second. Sorry about that.
Just keep going.
Yeah. So
you like Ulberg?
Of course I like Ulberg.
He's on a big winning streak. He's destroyed Menafield.
Oh, dude, Menafield. I mean, what a dude, and see what a game plan against fucking Menafield. I mean, it seems so. It's like, you know, but like, you know, it's like, okay, he's gonna come out headhunting. So just retreat, turn around, sleep him. That the ability to carry that out as well is, you know, is not to be ignored. Now Carlos Ulberg can submit you, if necessary, but his power is just so undeniable. Now Oezdemir looked really good against Johnny Walker, except for the fact that Johnny Walker, what the fuck do they call those things outside car dealerships? Like the fucking,
the wacky,
the fucking balloons,
the
like,
inflatable arm guys.
Yeah. Johnny Walker, like when he loses, he feeds fucking highlight reel KOs to people. But the way that Walker fought that last fight, I couldn't understand what the fuck he was doing. Like, he allowed Oezdemir to get him back against the cage, just completely inside, like, you know, defenseless, and, you know, and Oezdemir pieced him up. He just hit him until he fucking got knocked out. And he kind of collapsed into himself. I mean, Oezdemir is, they're probably at the gate.
There's no gate, though.
Yeah, but they're gonna look at it as a gate. Can't answer that, or it'll fuck this up. Sorry, my
What kind of food did you order?
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Always. No, not always. Chinese food on the last one. So yeah, I'll my anonymous friend has stepped out briefly. But yeah, no. So Oezdemir, see, Bogdan Guskov is no joke. You know, I mean, I did have him beating Spawn when he did. Oezdemir can pull submissions. You know, and he's very, very like, you know, he doesn't get the fuck off of you. You know, when he is in a position to actually fucking ragdoll somebody, you know, like Bogdan though, Bogdan was a little bit smaller than him. But,
Let me get a slice.
I only got two, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wait, and here, you pay on.
No, you pay. Just give me half of one.
So basically, the way Oezdemir handled Guskov was very impressive, but you know, I mean, just a constant attack. He's not gonna be able to do that. Not even close to Carlos Ulberg. You know, he had 2-inch height disadvantage for one thing. Ulberg's power is undeniable. You know, the loss to Krylov, I mean, the loss to Ankalaev is, you know, to be expected, but, and I mean, Krylov as well is, you know, I mean, Krylov, he was supposed to fight Mirzakhanov, I don't know the fuck, do you know what happened in that fight? Yo, Krylov, Mirzakhanov, they announced it, and then I think it's not happening.
Krylov was wounded in battle.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is that real?
No, I just made that up.
Wow. I'm stupid. Oh. I'm probably because I've been fucking... Probably because I've been...
He got hit with a kamikaze drone.
And
He lost his leg.
No, I got hit with some fucking, you know, newly single fucking activity. Dude, like,
You cut yourself shaving, right?
I really did cut myself shaving, but, like, dude, I had to chill with, like, the single life, bro. Seriously. It's been fucking, like...
You're gonna get burnt?
No, it's bad.
Oh.
It's bad for your soul after a while. But it's like all I know, you know.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah.
What have you got in that other battle?
Water.
Yeah.
It's water. They put it in a bag like it's a sandwich.
Oh, it was like chicken wings or something.
No, dude, those spicy chicken wings you got when we were live for 309. And you're like, fucking, you're like, I don't know if they're spicy. I'm like, bite into it.
They weren't that spicy.
They were. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm a pussy.
When it comes to spicy food, you are.
Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to, fucking, when it comes to betting and making money, nah, I'm joking. Fucking don't. I don't encourage gambling. And if you aren't gonna listen to me, betting advice video will be out. We'll be out on the heels of this one. Yeah, I don't want to take too much time in between. Alright, so Carlos Ulberg beats
I feel bad. You only ordered 2 slices of pizza. It happened.
Okay. Alright, Ulberg beats fucking Oezdemir.
So you pick Ulberg?
Oh, always, except.
What about Wang Kong or Gabriela Fernandez? You're gonna pick Wang Kong.
Of course.
Did she dress up like the Joker? Did she do that?
Did she do that? I did not. So I fucking fucked up and didn't. I watched the weigh-ins for only the main and co-main.
It's alright.
I mean,
That probably doesn't affect the betting.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Or do you think she needs that?
Wang Kong's a lock, obviously, but can you check?
Because she actually knocks these other girls out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Her,
What do you want me to look up?
You actually go to MMA Junkie on YouTube. It'll have the
Yeah, here she did it.
what? Oh, she did it again.
It's posted 4 hours ago.
Yeah, but that might be from her first fight. Why?
Look, UFC Macau. She did
Yeah.
it.
Oh, nice. Dude, why always the Joker?
This chick has like look, that looks like Gabriela Fernandez right there.
Is it?
Look, she even made a shooting gesture.
Wow. Yeah. So she's unhinged. Wang Kong's unhinged in the best way possible.
But she actually has some personality, so hopefully she wins.
Yeah. I mean, it's personality disorder, but yeah.
No, they need.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
need a fighter that's interesting.
100%. I mean, her nickname's a joke. She's fucking exciting. She's very, very exciting. I mean, she killed Leonardo.
I thought her nickname. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah.
According to
Okay.
yeah. She and she trains at the UFC PI in Shanghai, which is, I mean, you know, they're pretty eager to roll her out, and she has not disappointed yet.
What about Song Kanong versus Muslim Salikov?
Okay, so this is one of the more annoying fights, prediction wise, because Muslim Salikov has been very inconsistent.
He's a crafty vet, 40 years old.
I mean, you know, I thought he was washed. I mean, after Randy Brown basically slapped him in the first round. I mean, not basically.
Randy Brown is pretty good though. He's like got a huge frame advantage over.
He is, but then I mean, you see the Dos Santos fight on 302, and it's like, you know,
Dos Santos
is that a robbery? Dos Santos is no joke.
Did Shavkat beat Randy Brown really bad, or was that someone else?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, who did Shavkat fight before Magny? Well, anyway, Song Kanong, he fought Ricky Glenn and won, which I had.
No, he lost to Matt JDM.
No, I'm saying Song Kanong beat Ricky Glenn in his last fight.
Yeah. But we're not talking about Randy Brown anymore.
No. But Song Kanong, I mean, he had a cardio problem for sure. You know, I mean, Ricky Glenn was. I mean, his fight against Song Kanong's fight against Ricky Glenn was literally just which one of these guys sucks more. You know, I'll be honest. Now Muslim Salikov has had his moments of, you know, of brilliance. Now his last fight with Ponzinibbio, I mean, no one expected him to win. You know, he won by split decision, not a robbery whatsoever. He was very, very, you know, in a way almost similar to Jim Miller, as Salikov's gotten older. You know, he's made up for, you know, physical, you know, for deficiency in certain areas of his game with fight IQ. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that he still has power. I think that, you know, like, you know, if he conserves energy, or goes for a finish early even, Song Kanong, he's gonna make Song Kanong his bitch. I mean, Song Kanong is not dynamic enough.
It's gonna be like that.
I mean,
Alright.
I think so. I think people sleep on him, and I think he got a finish. I mean,
What about Tabitha Ritchie or Yan Xiaoman?
So this fight, people have been asking me about this fight.
Where's the weigh-in video of Tabitha Ritchie?
Yeah,
That's what we all want to see.
I already watched it. Yo, by
She's
the way,
got such an amazing physique. I want to say that.
yo, did you vote for her in my poll on my community tab for the highest female UFC fighters? Because
Probably. I don't know who she was up against. So.
She didn't even make it past the round of 16, bro.
Who did she? Who was
Polyana Viana, Mackenzie Dern.
So you put her up against a couple of heavyweights, or
no, they're all they're all strawweights.
Yeah, but those are like
yeah,
that's tough comp.
True that. It's hard to advance against them.
Yeah, this girl, like, she looks like a female bodybuilder or something.
I mean, regardless.
She may be almost too
Baby
buff,
shark.
I guess.
Baby shark. She's not too buff. In fact, okay, so how this fight goes, right?
Her,
This fight goes a lot. I see it going a lot like Manon Fiorot beating both Rose and Erin Blanchfield. You're dealing with a size difference that matters a lot because you have Yan Xiaonan 5'5" to Ricci's 5'1". Now her reach advantage is 63 inches to Ricci's 61. But her strike, I mean, those 2 inches, I mean, the power of Yan Xiaonan, striking wise, is like, it's just gonna be too overwhelming. Ricci may be a little bit faster, but Xiaonan gets a hold of her and takes her down. I mean, you know, Tabitha Ricci, it's possible she could employ some jiu-jitsu, perhaps scramble out or something, but, you know, to be honest, I don't think that, I really don't.
And you know what? Tabitha Ricci usually wins by, like, kind of a robbery, split decision type of thing. She probably won't get that in China.
It has happened. I mean, Xiaonan knocking out Jessica Andrade, I mean, you know, obviously not an easy thing to do. And in her championship fight against Zhang Weili, she was giving fucking Weili a run for her money.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Well, I mean, interrupted the flow of UFC 300. No, Tabitha Ricci did beat Angela Hill.
That was kind of a suspicious decision, though, right?
I'd say, I mean...
Look at all her wins. They're all decision.
Yeah, but, you know, you can't... I mean, except for Jessica Penne, who, like, she was on her last legs. And,
okay, so you got Yan Xiaonan.
Yeah, I have Yan Xiaonan. I mean, you can't look at a fighter's record and go, like, oh, look at all the decisions. Yeah. I mean,
especially female.
Yeah, well, I mean, that...
But the females that can get finishes are they're a level above. Like,
yeah, but then again,
Joanna, what's that Canadian girl's name?
Jasmine
Judavicius.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, she's
Jillian Robertson too, Canadian.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah, Piotr Yan, or Davison Figueiredo.
So, this is where I've encountered some violent disagreement. So I'm taking Figueiredo. Why? So, my anonymous friend over here.
I don't see it for Figueiredo, but I don't bet on those things. But I think Yan is better.
Well, so watching back the Song Yadong fight, right? You know, you notice that Yadong has. I mean, you know, you won the first round, definitely.
Yeah, but Yan always
for sure, but
never does well in the first round.
I mean, that could be a problem against Figueiredo in itself, but the thing is, like, now how Yan came to overcome Song Yadong is I mean, his striking is very, very good, but he also he will be very close to his opponent. He'll strike and then grab their body into a takedown.
He incorporates his takedowns really nicely into his combinations. Like
he does. He does a great job of that. Now, here's the thing. Against Figueiredo, who is 2 inches shorter with the same reach, whose jiu-jitsu is top shelf, Peter Yan, should he be able to accomplish, you know, a takedown like that, Figueiredo's not going to be on the ground for long. Figueiredo will jiu-jitsu scramble out of virtually any kind of takedown or grappling situation initiated by Yan, as far as I see this. I also think that, and you know, people may disagree with this, but honestly, I think Figueiredo's striking is underrated to a point where they don't realize that, you know, between his speed and power, he's gonna keep Jan. He can give Jan a run for his money, you know, if the whole fight's on feet. I mean,
He's got power. He dropped Vera.
yeah,
But Vera was really doing well against Figueiredo for the first half of that fight.
He won the round he won, but you know, I mean, I just think that I think that Figueiredo has more. He's more. I mean, he just has more of an arsenal. But I think Figueiredo also.
Wait, what?
He's more of an arsenal.
Who does?
Yeah, Figueiredo.
Not on the feet.
No, well, all overall, I'm saying.
Yeah, he's more of a submission threat.
He's more of a submission threat, but his striking is. I'm saying his striking is underrated. I mean, I think he has. I think Figueiredo is going to start this fight defensively, meaning he's going to basically. What I've noticed about Figueiredo, especially at bantamweight, is that he's fought his last 3 fights, which are his only 3 at bantamweight, and he's already in the top 5, in a style where he basically has been almost like, you know, fighting defensively. I mean, attacking by defending for the first round, basically, you know, figuring out like how his opponent's going to attack, right? Yeah. And Petr Yan is a guy who, you know, he doesn't hesitate to initiate a fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so, I mean,
he kind of builds into it over the course of the.
Definitely, I just think that Jan's takedowns, which he definitely will employ. I think that Figueiredo's ready for that, and his jiu-jitsu. I mean,
I don't see that Jan will try to take him down because I think he can win on the feet.
I mean, the thing is, Figueiredo's fast enough that, like, yeah, I mean, if Figueiredo starts shooting takedowns, it's gonna be a problem. I mean,
Jan has really good takedown defense.
He may, but I don't know. I don't know how long he can keep that up against Figueiredo. Figueiredo.
How many takedowns did he stuff when Merab was trying to get him down?
The thing about Merab, though, not a lot of people realize, is that Merab wears people out by shooting takedowns.
No,
he
I know
doesn't
that.
necessarily need to land.
Yeah.
I think also that you know, I mean, Petr Yan's that
Yo, you threw us your pizza.
Yeah. I think Petr Yan's undeniably great. It's just that Figueiredo did basically, by moving up to bantamweight, you know, he has basically, I mean, has he reinvented himself a little bit actually? You know, I mean, his back and forth with Brandon Moreno, which went 4 fights, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, making weight is not something that, you know, as a fighter gets older, you know, I mean, you know, no one likes to make weight, but I mean, so like Jose Aldo, who's fucking retarded in my mind for going down to bantamweight as he got older. Figueiredo having done the opposite. I mean, you know.
Well, they didn't used to cut as much weight back 10 years ago when Aldo was a featherweight.
I mean, so that is. I mean, but like, so what? He just wants to see what it's like. Yeah.
Maybe he lost some muscle mass because he's getting older.
I mean,
but I see what you're saying. They normally don't do that.
And Figueiredo having done the exact opposite. I mean, you know, Petr Yan. I mean, other than Merab, who he lost to, Petr Yan's used to fighting taller opponents. You know.
Yeah, he did really well against O'Malley.
Yeah, I mean, he did. Personally, I thought that fight was a robbery. I didn't think the Aldo fight was a robbery, although it was also very close. I think that, you know, Figueiredo is...
Yeah, Aldo was not able to submit him even though he had his back.
Yeah.
So I don't see that. I don't think Figueiredo will be able to submit him or knock him out because Jan has never been finished except for his third ever fight.
I mean, Jan hasn't been finished in the UFC for sure.
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean, I could see Figueiredo outstriking him. I could see him beating him by decision. Figueiredo can go 5, right? He's gone. I mean, I believe he has more 5-round fight experience. Right?
Then Jan? I don't think so.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was champion. He fought so many champion fights, flyweight championship fights. Jan, how many?
Jan was champ.
Yeah, he was, but
he fought Faber. He fought Aldo. He fought Marab was a 5-round fight. O'Malley was only 3 rounds.
Yeah,
probably why
he's got
lost.
the 2.
He definitely would have.
2 with Aldo.
Were those with Aldo 5 rounds? I can't remember. One of them was for the belt, right? And
they both were. Aldo won the belt by disqualification.
Yeah, I know.
He
like faked a concussion after he got kneed, right?
Well, good thing.
Yeah, so Jan is much better in a 5-round fight
than Figueiredo.
Than he is in a 3-rounder.
I mean, you could say that, but everyone's looking at the Song Yadong fight, which is 3 rounds. You know, as like an example of Jan's like greatness. You know.
What about?
I mean, I think that.
What about when he beat Sandhagen?
I mean, you know, I always thought Sandhagen was overrated, and
most of Jan's finishes come really late in a 5-round fight, like Faber or Aldo or Sandhagen.
Those are good examples. I mean, I just think that honestly, I think he's gonna run out of Figueiredo's going to clock his, you know. Because how's he gonna fight Figueiredo? He's gonna try and strike. He's gonna try to outstrike him.
Yeah.
And try to knock him out.
Jan wants to keep it on the feet.
Figueiredo, you know, I mean, eventually he's not gonna let that happen. Or Figueiredo strikes with him, you know, for a round or 2, figures out. I mean, you know, I just see Figueiredo either finding a submission or taking him to the ground.
Do you think he'll be the first person to ever submit Petr Yan?
It is very possible. It's very possible, but
I don't think.
I do think regardless though, he's gonna shoot enough takedowns to, you know, and also
so you're going with a pretty big underdog here.
Yeah, well, fuck betting lines, but also, you know.
Well, good for you, man. Fuck it.
I mean, I got Strickland over Izzy, so. But no, but really though.
Figueiredo, huh?
Yeah, the other thing too is that if Petr Yan, you know, it ends up on the ground if Petr Yan, you know, let's just say Figueiredo, you know, does land some fucking
Great name right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That girl, it's a girl from yesterday.
Okay.
She's like, you know, she's whatever. But anyway, yeah, no. The last point I was gonna make was that, you know, let's say Figueiredo, you know, let's say he lands a couple of strikes that, you know, do more damage than Yan was ready for. Yan, you know, shoots a takedown as fighters do sometimes to deal with, you know, a shot that wobbles them, right? Or even if Yan attempts to do what he did with Song Yadong, throw a combination and then grab the body. He gets Figueiredo to the ground. Figueiredo's still on the ground with the edge, jiu-jitsu wise, and you know. Now, I mean, you know, it's not to say that Petr Yan can't win this fight. I mean,
yeah, of course he could.
Yeah, of course he could. However, I think Figueiredo is gonna fight this very smart. He's aware that Petr Yan's his toughest opponent today. You know, I think that he's come prepared for every fight at bantamweight that he's fought, and you know, and that's my boy, Figgs, Figgy, so, yeah, the time of this event is fine for me.
Yeah, perfect for you, but it's in the middle of the night out here. The main card starts at 3.
Yeah, midnight for the prelims. I don't give a fuck. I mean, 3:08 started at
But you don't sleep.
I don't. I'm getting sexted by a fucking person by a person. Wow, that's not gay shit. By a girl. By a fucking.
You should probably change her name on your phone, dude.
Why?
I don't Oh, she might see it.
Oh, she's seen it. See, that's the thing. But, I mean, just sense of humor, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, how do you tolerate anybody who doesn't have a sense of humor about shit like that?
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay.
Alright, so, chat, fucking
Chat.
Wow,
You're
I
not
just said
live right
chat.
now.
I'm not live, yeah, Jesus, this is, yeah.
Alright, so you pick Figueiredo.
Yeah, I picked Figueiredo.
It's time to wrap it up.
Now, yeah, yes. Now, despite, you know, now my choice of Figueiredo over Jan, like, you know, separate the fucking bullshit from being, you know, being single and fucking being a piece of shit a little bit from my focus on predictions, because I did a fuckload of research. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna sweep the card. Maybe I will, but I do have my locks, last minute betting advice videos to follow. Don't encourage gambling, but being a realist, you know, those of you that are gonna gamble, you know, please try to gamble smart, by which I mean watch my video, employ that strategy, give it a shot. You'll probably find yourself broken even plus profit at worst. And with that, Figueiredo versus Jan, Friday night at midnight, Pacific time, but it's actually gonna be a really, really, really dope card. I predict a very violent undercard. You know, name recognition isn't there, but like turn on the fucking fight, and you'll enjoy it. All right. Peace.
Later.